Hey traders, so this is day 3 of turning $400 into $40,000. So today I took a few positions, to be specific, it's about 3 positions, but entries wise about 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 entries. And the P&L today is positive 1.9k. Again, let me show you all the P&L. And again, as per yesterday's day 2 video, I said that in order to prove that this is a live ICMarket account, I'm going to do a PayPal withdrawal. So look at the MT4 history here. You can actually see the first one says PayPal negative 2.5k. Alright, so yesterday's the account was about 10.6k, withdraw 2.5, can you imagine it's about 8.1, and today I made about 1.9k, bringing the account balance back to $10,000. So it's not bad. So let's go into the chart. If you look at all the positions here, I took 3 positions in total. Today is basically just playing the range, because if you look at the news, Forex Factory, today is bank holiday. So when it comes to bank holiday, you pretty much know market is going to range bound, and that was my exact thesis. So as price runs up, my first thesis was actually to short this. I'm just trying to trade the range, because if I put on a replay, you can quite easily see market was doing nothing but consolidating. But of course, it's bouncing off the EMAs on the 15-minute, 20 and the 50 EMA. So that means market still has a tendency to break through the high. But for me, if it's bank holiday, what's more likely to happen is market create some range. All right, we normally are not going to see some massive move into one direction on a bank holiday. So that was when I looked for first short. I actually shorted somewhere here, added as it goes up into 2, 3, 3, 4, and first position goes well. And I have to confess this, I closed this trade way too early. I was supposed to hold this all the way down for about 2.5 hours. That would have easily given me an extra probably $2,000 profit today. But again, no complaint. I took out for about 1.5 or 1.7 R. And yeah, there goes my second position. So as I saw price holding under the EMAs, and if you look at the 8-minute time frame, you can also see that we are forming a potential bear flag formation. Really nice impulse, tight consolidation. Was expecting a range break to the downside. This was a bad trade. Why? Because it's more of an anticipation entry rather than trading with evidence. So I hop on way too early. My initial game plan was to actually wait for a solid breakout, a solid breakdown under 2326, which is this SNR level. Then I'll be looking to participate this to the downside. But guess what? I was a little too aggressive. I hopped in way too early, and turns out to be a loss. I saw the minor break under the low. You can see a break under 27.7 low. I then put a sell limit order there, 30 pip stops, got stopped out. But I was fairly confident that this thing is going to drop back down. So what happened is when price rallied into higher, I gave it another shot. I did not enter first. I was actually waiting for a candle rejection. So I saw price rejecting the TPF level. Again, TPF is a pattern that we trade heavily inside our community. So if you're not inside our community, probably wouldn't know what is it. It's basically just a mean reversion pattern. So I traded the TPF entry, and price eventually hit my TP. I manual close, again manual close, happy with it, and just call it a day. Today is pretty easy. It's not like the past 2 days where I have a lot of thought process to share. It's basically just trading the range. Right? When market is ranging, we trade the range. When market is trending, we trade the trend. And I know some of the traders yesterday in our comment section, there's one trader, he say that he say something like basically just he's doubting me. So I thought, why not show you all my PayPal. So if you look at my browser, my Google Chrome, you can actually see transaction. So again, I config this. matches with the earlier withdrawal on my MT4. If we look at my MT4 again, I did a withdrawal today. Again, see that first one, negative 2.5k withdrawal. Right now, go into my PayPal. You can actually see 2.5k received from where? International Capital Markets, which is ICMarkets. All right, what time? June 19th, 9:19 a.m. Malaysia time. Transaction completed. You can't fake this. Paid by International Capital Markets. So it's a live account. ICMarket don't do fake account. And again, more evidence. Here's a direct transaction into my bank account. See that? Withdraw funds to a credit card. That's 2.5k convert into Malaysia ringgit. That's about 11,451 ringgit. So I'm doing this not to show it really isn't to show off or whatever. I just want to tell all of you there's not much to prove for me personally, because I've been in the market for so many years. So if today if you ask me, hey Nia, you're trading demo, whatever, you can say whatever you want. I don't really mind. But since I'm doing this series, I'm doing this challenge, I feel like it is my responsibility to show some sort of credibility. Especially, I could have just opened a demo account and tried to fake it, turning $400 into, in actual, I made about, if you look at the overall P&L, the monthly P&L, throughout this challenge for 3 days, today's day 3, I made about, let me just, yeah, you can actually see $422 deposit, profit 12.1k. So I made about 12.1k within 3 days. So I believe this will somehow motivate some of you, and I believe of course this is not the best way to trade an account. It's really aggressive, especially when you're that yesterday there's one person asking me as well. He said, hey Nia, you basically, because on our day 1 I turned $400 into 5k plus, so he asked me, you basically 10x or more your account. I say yes. Then he didn't ask me about my risk management. How many percent do I risk per trade? When you're doing a $400 and you're trying to turn into $40,000, that's 10,000x. 10,000% the account. That's 400x the account. There is no way you can stick to a proper risk parameter and trying to grow $400 into $40,000. It would take you so many years, maybe 10 years. All right, we're talking 400x on the account. So you don't have to copy what I'm doing. All right, I'm doing this because I got the experience, I got the confidence. I've been in the market for 6 to 7 years. I know exactly what I'm doing, and this $400 is something that I can afford to lose. So the first trade that I took on day 1, I was risking about half the account, about 25% to 50% on the account. But again, on day 1, because I scaled in heavily. If you look at 17th of June, the first position was there, and I scaled in heavily all the way down. That's how I managed to get a really solid profit. You see, I got a nice short for 3.6R, and I got another re-entry here, really beautiful as well. Look at how clean that was. When this dropped all the way down, I scaled in twice. All right, so first position was there, second scale in, third scale in, and they just flushed all the way down. And of course, because I was being so selective with the setup that I'm taking, of course I will make a better return because I was being patient. I knew exactly what I was doing, and everything aligned to my trading plan, my game plan. So don't ask me things like oh, I just realized I forgot to share my screen. So you see, first day I traded the short very nicely, a re-short. You see, yesterday Tuesday, another beautiful short, another beautiful short. You see, all of these are winners. I only had about 3 losers in between. So what I'm trying to say here is just don't compare, and don't try to say things like why did you not stick to 1 to 2% risk. Come on, if you're trying to grow a $400 account into $40,000, there is no way you can use that kind of risk. All right, just logical sense. And the purpose that I'm doing this series, turning $400 into $40,000, is not for you to copy me. All right, it's just trying to tell you what's the possibility. If you have the knowledge, if you have the experience in the market, you can do it as well. All right, yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Sorry, earlier I forgot to share my screen, so I hope all of you learned something new. So day 3 total profit on the account is about 12.1k, but again, because I withdraw 2.5k, so the account balance right now is 10,000. Let me see, yeah, it's about sharp $10,000 balance. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I can see gold ranging. I can foresee gold ranging for some time, so I'm not sure if I'm going to trade tomorrow, but hope we keep it strong, and let's see how it goes. Right, bye bye.